the gate.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I'm Sir Joseph, and this is Baldur's Gate 3. We're kind of exploring this part of the gate here. Because we've got this for the murder, and then kind of explore these other buildings that have been, that are blacked out right now. We still got this building to check out too. And then we can come back. We've got a lot of Baldur's Gate to explore here. Of course, Gortash has invited us into the audience hall for his coronation, which is probably not a good thing.
My good man, slow down. Every substance has been tried and tested by yours truly.
What?
Yeah?
What does it feel like?
In a word, sir.
I'm not doing anything. I mean, good day to you.
A drug dealer.
If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance, might I direct you to Sharess's Caress? I only deal with referrals.
How long do the effects last?
Certified
If it makes you feel better on the person, then fine.
fruit, vegetables. What can I do you for?
See what this person's got. Just like they said, fruits and veggies.
If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
Alright, these are all locked doors. We don't want to cause trouble.
I sense some hesitation.
Listen to me.
Such a prude.
Alright, so that's all locked doors. There's a wooden chest over there, but...
Sharess's Caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, dinner.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a
I'm here. I won't let anything
make any sense.
I need a quick
You
word.
will when you've met the drow.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Alright. Again, not a whole bunch.
Do come again.
Alright, is there a way in?
Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next morning.
Let's go up these stairs, see if that leads us into this building here.
Imagine seeing your watch upon for the first time.
He told me the armor was evolved.
How long do the effects last?
Yep, there we go. Go around to that building too. Sharess's Caress. Oh, this is the brothel, I'm guessing. Oh, that's the gal. The
not an aphrodisiac. They're just salty.
Once we figure out the murderer, who we have to come
Set your
talk to.
worries at ease.
I am not going inside. Trust no one.
It's not red.
Pleasure house? Den of decadent delight?
Nymph's Grotto.
So loud. Should be easy. Looking ahead.
It's your birthday. You deserve to.
What path lies before me?
A sponge tray.
You're really nice. Lovely and nice. Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Callan. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
You aren't safe. Get out of here now.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. Change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. Then suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
I can't even catch my breath. Fall by my hand. Time to kill.
Mind Flayer.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
thing could have killed you, and you're musing on its beauty?
How can I help it? I don't regret its death, but I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Well then, I'm glad you're safe.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take these. May you have some comfort in bitter times. Be well. Be beautiful.
Superior elixirs of arcane cultivation. All right.
Moving ahead.
Going inside.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
How delicious.
And if a
Easy.
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Okay. Yes, you're a kitty cat, aren't you?
Can't give up now. Can't slow down.
Everyone at Shures's caress deserves perfection.
I'll give it a shot.
It's getting worse. The whispers, the night terrors, the blood. I know he's hiding something, and the others in the flop house know it too. I've seen how they look at him, how they look at me. They're scared of him. I can't blame them. I am too. Alright?
Do you two have rocks for brains?
Devil's Den. It's Raphael, yet again.
Depends on the person.
What's up for discussion?
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you just cure me of the tadpole with a click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Then speak freely. That's why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
The Astral Prism?
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prism that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Orpheus's guards tried to kill me. He's dangerous.
To Illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
The Emperor's the only reason I still live.
No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the Gith for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
All right, tell me how to free Orpheus.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient. You have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
What are you hoping to get out of all of this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
I'd be insane to give such a powerful artifact to a devil.
Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's soul.
What exactly is the crown?
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netherill's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
The idea of you ruling all 9 hells doesn't fill me with joy.
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them.
Why haven't you got hold of the crown already?
It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged, but only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
How did they come to have the crown?
Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells, deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
I don't trust either of them that far. No deal, Raphael. I'm leaving.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Den of decadent delights.
Got teleported back. Is there a door down there?
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
He wants the crown that's on the brain.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
It means to free Orpheus.
Tell me, you turned him down.
I turned him down.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Well, hello.
These camera angle things are annoying.
Skeleton King. Let's move. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Fungus.
Every substance has been tried and tested.
Speaking of fungus, what did the girl mushroom say to the boy mushroom? You're a nice guy. No, I blew the I blew the punchline. You're a fun guy. That's the punchline. Well, that sucked. I blew the punchline. My bad. All right, nothing in here. Well, now that I tell horrible jokes and I don't even get the punchlines right, let's keep moving.
I'm not going inside.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delights?
That seems like a...
Sorry. That'll be.
Hey! You paid
The
Raphael.
two men
this?
bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 Fingers.
Let's burn an inspiration. Try again. There we go.
You rats with the guild now. Heard Nine Fingers met a match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs?
And you're airing private matters in a brothel.
He's got you there, Spoon.
Don't matter. This discussion doesn't concern you, so why don't you make tracks?
Sounds like an interesting business. I'd like to take part. Ooh, an 18. Let's burn one more inspiration. There we go.
Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
When the music stops, you and I will continue dancing.
It's a kitty cat!
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
Your glorious tale can trip an unsuspecting servant with the grace of an empress.
Oh, you flatterer. But you are, of course, correct. My tale is quite the marvel. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
What are your thoughts on the clientele as a whole?
That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Probably talking about Raphael. What's the shady pair over there whispering about?
Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
Do I want to know about who's through those fancy curtains?
The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, Most of the city is as disgusting as they are.
Quite the kitty cat.
Do you think we've done
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon. Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
I bet a barkeep of this place hears all sorts of stories.
My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst.
What's the story of this place?
Sharess Caress, the Mamselle's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't.
Show me what you have.
You got it, but the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mamsel leaping down my throat if I go burning yours.
Alright, just a bunch of booze.
Pleasure to serve.
I'd like to see what else you have.
Have a look.
Alright, same stuff.
All set, are you?
We are not in trouble, sister.
You have the key to my heart in that.
When the music stops.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste?
Let's watch silently.
What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist. My hands are full, sweetheart. You want a drink? Hoots is your woman. You want pleasure? See Mamselle Elmira.
Mamselle Elmira's about to pop with information, I guess.
But don't worry, everyone.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Can we not talk about this?
Sweeting, are you blushing? There is no shame in pleasure, even less when the pleasure is pain. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
Alright, let's just go ahead and go.
Let's see.
Librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
I'm starting to remember that Worm's Crossing has a bit of a reputation, doesn't it?
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
See what you got. Fish. You weren't lying.
Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
In a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and...
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
Alright, so this is where we'll get some more murder
Does
information.
Worm's Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the Flop House? It has that much worth a look.
Great. We can bunk with 10 other people, and between none of them has to stick to things.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again.
To be fair, their high priest just died.
Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute.
I thought priests were meant to be polite.
So did I.
What's your trade?
Let me show you.
Can't be paralyzed, restrained. That could come in handy. Potions of healing always come in handy.
Pleasure doing business. Martyrs would be happy to see you.
Frego's Flop House. Enter as strangers, leave as friends. No vacancies at this time.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on.
Who did you think I was?
The landlord, Sir Frego Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you.
Looking for a killer. A dwarf. Dressed in red. Just like you.
How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf.
Alright, that was funny.
You'd think a bunch of martyrs would be...
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
Why won't they let you in?
The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers.
Just think.
Maybe the Starfyre would be more open to
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up.
I'm feeling a bit peckish. What do you have?
Have a skeg at these.
Lots of food. All right.
That should do you.
Over. And I will gladly do so.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Everyone is
Which means we're getting a real
Things of the sea. Try the catch of the day.
I think the master plans to expand his territory. Take Candlekeep. Maybe even R.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
What's a steel watcher?
You bonked your head recently. Didn't you spot them by the gate? Big metal bastards. Even bigger swords. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Until he's found. Just think.
We should go. I do not want to face the master if we're late for his black mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the master. No more needed.
It's not for the master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him. Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Just tell us about the ritual. What do you know?
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
Talk or burn, your choice.
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
I'm glad you spared them.
You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
Those 6 spawn are your brothers and sisters. Are you ready to sacrifice them?
Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this.
And what if we're walking into a trap?
Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Alrighty.
We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky things.
Well, before we get into this room here and see what's going on, looking at the clock, it's time to call it for the day. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate that as well. I've been Sir Joseph. You guys are amazing. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.